Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is Mr. Shakespeare here with you again on the 23rd of January 2023. I'm here with remote viewer, psychic medium, and all-round psychic genius, Liz Cross. How are you doing, Liz? Oh, I don't know. I just thought I'd make up a bit of extra there.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Not bad for a Monday morning, my time. So listen, this video here, we were just having a general chit chat about AI, and Mr. Shakespeare is going to do a massive probe on AI. We're going to both do it towards the end of the month. And so this is the thing we were chatting about, and I wanted to see if we could find some information. You are of the opinion, Mr. Shakespeare, and this is not psychic information, this is just your opinion, that you believe AI is going to target the stock market more so than crypto.
Yes, I do. No, what I mean is, well, no, hold on. No, I don't say that it's going to target the stock market. I say that the best AI operations will be on the stock market. So in other words, they will not be crypto bots or anything like that. You have to understand the crypto market in the big scheme of things is tiny, tiny, tiny. Most people just don't care about it, you know? But if we can have the new versions of, you know, Amazon or IBM or something like that as fledgling AI companies, those will be the future. Those will be the things that we need to really pay attention to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking into this over the next week or so, and then we'll hopefully have a whole bunch of questions to come out by the end of the month. Right. It will be at the end. Yeah. But hopefully I will be able to pull out some companies that are fledgling that we can then get you to RV into and then have a look at to see if those are the kind of companies that are going to be around. The problem now is that technology that we think is important now, like YouTube and Facebook and all that lot, is finished, it's dead, it's hopeless. You know, it's on its way out. It won't last that much longer, in my opinion. So the new stuff that's coming out will, you know, exponentially rise and rise and rise, not only in usability or things like that, but just in technology terms. You know, YouTube and Facebook and all of these things are, you know, really, they are really old hat. I mean, they just are. So I think, I mean, most AI at the moment isn't true AI because, you know, somebody has to program it and things like that. But I think within 2 to 3 to 4 years, you're going to get real AI that literally can write its own code, program itself, do these type of things. Now that's scary and good.
Yeah. To me, that comes across already. My first psychic impression is that's quite scary. And, you know, I know nothing about AI. I don't even know what this chat thing that everybody's talking about. And that's good that I don't. But as you were talking about YouTube, I feel like YouTube will actually undergo a lot of modification in order to keep up with the masses. They're not going to let their income streams take a downturn, take a nosedive. And that came through very strongly to me. If it means that it's going to cost them trillions of dollars for all the upgrades and for the compatibility, then they're going to spend it because of the amount of money that they're taking in YouTube. By the way, if anybody knows how to monetize a YouTube channel, like I keep applying to monetize so I can do live shows, right? And I keep getting rejected. So if you have any experts out there, contact me. Anyway, so that's coming through. Facebook, however, will not keep up. You're right. And we've probed Facebook before. And I think when we probed it, we moved it out quite a few years in the future, and it was pretty much over. So Facebook will not keep up with it. The big platforms would be, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and any others out there. So why are we doing this video? Well, we're collecting questions about AI, okay? Because it is a minefield. It's very new. And Mr. Shakespeare, like you said, these chatbot, what are they? Chatbot? What are they?
Well, at the end of the day, this chat GDP, it's basically programmed. It's supposed to have about 100 million words, phrases, and all sorts of information. Well, some people have, it's already been pre-programmed into it. It has a certain bias, that's for sure. We know that. And we know that at the end of the day, you are talking to a ginormous database. So it's clever. It can write certain things. It can do certain things. But is it truly AI? No, it's not, because somebody had to program it and somebody had to do that. The next, I believe, the next version of that's coming out will make this look like something out of the 1970s. The next one that's coming out is truly scary. You are talking in excess of 100 trillion words, phrases, actions, everything that it can do. So when that comes out, I'm not sure when, but when it does, that's what they've got in mind. So they're not the only ones. Other people are working on things. So it's my understanding that, this side of tech is huge. This is scary, scary, scary stuff in a way, that what they're going to be able to do with some of these things.
And don't forget, my husband was reminding me, because he's kind of into all this stuff, right? But he was reminding me where some years ago they created these two sort of AI bots or whatever it was that were communicating with one another. And then they started communicating in their own language, so that we were like locked out, essentially, of what they were talking about. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but that's just because someone's programmed it to do that. Yeah, there are no, as far as I'm aware, Cliff High's adamant on this, and he's a 50-year plus programmer or 45-year plus programmer. There are no truly thinking for themselves, creating themselves, AI bots are at the moment. Right? That doesn't mean they're not coming. I think they are coming. The power of computing will just expand and expand and expand to the point where, these things will be reality within the next, I don't know, 2 to 3 years, I would think. I think we might even see the first versions of it. They will be very crude of it this year. I don't know, but certainly in the next 2 to 3 years, I think we're going to see it. And then in 5 years, we're not going to recognize this place.
Wow. So again, we are gathering questions. If you want to, you need to, first of all, the questions, the main questions are going to come from the subscribers. And you become a subscriber by going to Patreon/remote viewing and beyond. And then you talk to Mr. Shakespeare in the Discord or on the Patreon. You can list all your questions. We're going to do this probe. It's going to be a big probe, okay? And failing that, you can put them on the YouTube comments here. Just another quick announcement. I'm getting a lot of emails and messages. Thank you very much. I appreciate every single one of them about my bookings opening back up. Patreon subscribers will have first dibs at all of the bookings, okay? I have a feeling that they may even fill them all up. That does not surprise me. Mr. Shakespeare, is there anything else you want to add?
No, only that I'm only actually on the Discord. That's where I get all the questions and I interact. Sometimes I have a look on your YouTube channel, I see it, but I'm not on there. I don't comment or do anything. I'm on the Discord for the Patreon. So
yeah. So yeah, that's right. and those of you that are joining the Patreon or that you're on the Patreon, you cannot access Discord initially through your phone or your tablets or iPads or anything like that. You have to do it on a PC. I don't know why, but you do. But those of you that are going to sign up, you would connect your Discord profile to the Patreon right when you sign up, and then you go right in through the door. But just make sure you're doing it on a computer, not a phone. And then after that, you can access the Discord on the phone. But again, just to reiterate, I believe that my calendar is going to open back up. Patreon subscribers will have first dibs at those appointments, and they could actually fill them. It wouldn't surprise me if they do. They get a big coupon for doing so. And also, the CTT sessions are very addictive. And why? Because they're so life-changing. They're so transformational. They expand your consciousness, which is what CTT stands for, consciousness transformation techniques. That what happens is, and even over the weekend, Mr. Shakespeare, I was just telling you, I had somebody that was having a CTT session. They're like, Liz, I'm locked out, right? The calendar's closed. I can't get any more. You know, CTT sessions are really important. So, you know, if you're thinking about booking a CTT session, I would say go ahead and do that, and make sure you have enough in there, because you don't want to book one and then you get locked out of the calendar again. So that's it for the big announcements. I'm really looking forward to this AI probe. I can't wait, because I don't know anything about this stuff, right? I don't even like using, you know, customer service, like little chat bots and that. I don't like using them. Why? Because they're never efficient. They never help me. I prefer, yes, I guess I'm old fashioned. I prefer to call somebody and speak to someone and know that all avenues have been explored, right? Not a generic, you know, algorithmic answer. I never get straight answers. So I don't know where this is going to go. This will be fascinating. And again, we're going to collect these questions. So feel free to drop them on the YouTube comments or on the Discord. All right. Well, thank you. This will be fun. Thank you.